Hi folks, you're back in the kitchen with Dyna again, and we're still working on our salmon cakes here, and we're going to start our sweet and sour red cabbage. I've got my pans hot here. I've got some butter melted in a nice heavy skillet here on the back of the stove. That's what I'm going to use to cook the sweet and sour cabbage in. I just want to turn this down. Notice it's smoking a little bit. Okay, let's see. Can we see? We're good. You're on. All right. And then I've done the test of my griddle here with a piece of bread. That it's at a good temp here. It's nice and brown and quickly. Not getting too hot though. So starting to. What a pain. I hate these electric stoves. But yeah. So there we go. We're good to roll on that. Now, what we're going to do is first, so our butter don't get burnt, we're going to toss in our cabbage and get that started cooking. This is a big favorite here in this household. So this is going to cook down. I've used about a large head of red cabbage here. And I could probably use a whole head if I could fit it in this pan or had a bigger one and make this, and it'd go so fast in this house. But alright, that's good and it's cooking. Now we want, before our pan over here gets too hot, actually I think I'll just spray it one more time with some Pam, and of course I've sprayed my grill here with Pam, and it is starting to get too hot. God, I hate electric stoves. So yeah, here we are. Paradise. Electric stove. Alright, got my salmon cake mix here. It's really smelling good. Oh, I gotta tell you, after I shut the camera off before, I went ahead and tasted it and wound up adjusting the seasonings on it. We originally had put in, what, 3 teaspoons of mustard, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, and 2 teaspoons of horseradish. I went ahead and amped it up. It is a large batch I made. I amped it up 3 more teaspoons, excuse me, 3 more teaspoons of horseradish, another 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, and mustard, another 3 teaspoons of that. Okay, and now it is just, it's tasting just as good as it was smelling before. Probably a good idea to let it sit a little bit and meld before you go ahead and get it on the grill. Alright, so here we go. I want to keep them kind of flat because we want them to cook through. But I am going to finish drying them in the oven. I'm going to put them here on the grill though and get them nice, and there you go. That's about the size you want. And we're just going to go ahead and dredge it in that fritter batter and lay it there on the grill. Alright, here we go again. Let's get it done. So, once this starts cooking down, the cabbage, I'll go ahead and add a couple of teaspoons of salt, and then we'll add some brown sugar, a little white sugar, and of course my secret ingredient. I love apple cider vinegar. So, there we go. These are looking good. Alright, that one got a little large. Which I'm trying to get real happy with them. And keep them like, serve 2 to each person in the meal. Okay. Needs to be stirred. Alright. My hands are getting stacky. I need to rinse them. Okay, this just ain't gonna work. I gotta go rinse my hands. All right. I think about now we'll stir this red cabbage one time here, and then we'll probably add our salt. Yeah, it smells delicious. So yeah, I put 4 tablespoons, half a stick of butter in that heavy skillet there, and had it just melted down. Okay, I highly recommend rinsing your hands in between doing these. It makes it easier to handle. Okay. There you go. Alright, we got the pan loaded. And now we'll go ahead and I'm going to use kosher salt. Set about a teaspoon. And that's going to help the cabbage draw off its water. Alright, that smells so good. Yeah, I love it too. So, okay, we got these guys over here. Okay, good, Ashley, that's good stuff. See, because anytime you put anything in the pan, remember you lower the temperature of the pan. I need a spatula, excuse me, I have to get in here. La la la. Okay. Okay. Nice. There we are. So, at this point now, once it gets all its moisture thrown off, it's still a few more minutes, you're going to go ahead and add, let's see, to this amount, probably about a 1/4 cup of white sugar. And about a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Brown sugar. Nice. There you go. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And we are nearly ready to do that. Oops. And I've got this on medium-high heat at about 7, for whatever that's worth. I think each electric stove is different too. I don't think one's 5 is the same. You know, at least with the flame you can look at it and gauge it. I don't know. I grew up that way. I love cooking with gas. You'll hear me complain about the electric stove I have until I get a gas one. Let's check on these and see. They're starting to sizzle a little. Oh yeah, looking good. Nice. Alright. So this is the thing I hate with the sprays. When that edge gets dry, alright, this is all smelling delicious. I'm telling you guys, I'm getting hungry standing here smelling this. I'm warning you, do not do this on an empty stomach. If you prepare this food on an empty stomach, you'll not make it through the preparation. Alright, smells delicious. Wait till you smell when you add in the apple cider vinegar after you put the sugars in. Oh, it's good. Alright. There we go. And add a brown sugar. Exactly what you want to do. Look at that, it's beautiful. Smells so good. Oh my god. Matches my shirt. See the purple? No, I'm kidding. Anyways, alright, I'm being ridiculous because, like, what am I supposed to say? I don't know. We can't talk about politics. Everything has to be politically correct in this world. I don't dare talk about anything besides cooking here. What do we talk about? We've already talked about a lot of different stuff. I should have you guys write comments on my videos and tell me what you want me to talk about while I'm cooking. This is just perfect now, the secret ingredient. Apple cider vinegar, and I'm pretty liberal with it. Quarter cup or so, gonna cook down with the caramelized sugars and be good. Oh, wow. How are these guys? I think they're ready to turn, huh? Don't you? Probably. Oh, okay. I should have turned them a little while ago. I hate it. See, this one's darker than this one. There's no even heating. No even heating. Alright, yeah. Let's turn it on. Anyways, but they're looking good. They're a little dark, but big deal. Sorry. Anyways, it can't be perfect every time. The next ones will come out better. This smells so good. But you know what? I think we need a little more brown sugar. I think instead of half a cup of brown sugar, we'll go with 3/4 of a cup. No recipe is written in stone around me. I can kind of, because I've been cooking so long and I love cooking so much, just from what I was saying before about how the olfactory senses are the first part. That's what starts the digestive tract going. But, so yeah, you can tell a lot. I can tell what it's going to taste like pretty much from the smell. That's good. Let's see what you think. Oh yeah. A little more secret ingredient. So yeah, liberal quarter cup. Remember. Anyways, make it to your own taste. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit because I want it to dry out a little more. But I don't want to overcook it. So actually I'm going to turn it down a lot. I'm going to go from 7 to, I guess, 3.5. I'll pull it away from the pan. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. Beautiful. We're going to let it cook down now. Hopefully that'll work off good. Alright, these guys are lovely. We've got a baking dish over here because I'm going to go ahead and dry these out, finish them out on a low, maybe 325 in the oven. So the centers dry out. And then we're going to have, oh yeah, we're going to have a lovely, yeah, but see what I mean? That's electric. Gas would look different. Yeah, these are going to be nice. A lovely sauce with it. That one's still not done. Anyhow, so yeah. You can use some olive oil too. I'm choosing a spray pan because I'm using the griddle top. But it's harder to keep it. You know, it just cooks off too quick to me. Thicker. Oh, looks good though. Yep. Okay. Oop, there you go. Right in there. Did you see that skill? Flippin' skills. I've got flippin' skills. Yeah, baby. So, okay. We're just about done here. I mean, I'll be back to show you the sauce. after we get all these, of course, cooked. And again, look how much I have to do. Okay. I'll be back later. But, so yeah, this will cook down until this is more dry, because it's still got quite a bit of juices in it. I like to caramelize it and cook that off through quite a bit of water. But it's delicious when it's done. I'm sure you would enjoy it as much as my family does. And these lovely little babies. And yeah, they're heart healthy. Look, the stove's getting too hot again. I gotta go. Okay, guys? It was great. I'll talk to y'all later. Alright? Peace.